History of the Entire World, I guess, by Bill Wurtz.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
Hello? What's happening?
Forget this. I want to be something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place.
What?
Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1,000,000,000 degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news, the proton...
Bill Wurtz hasn't uploaded in over a year. So, got 93 million views. And you know what I used to think dark matter was, boys? I used to think it was the opposite of matter, but then I learned what antimatter was. Then I was confused. But then I used this analogy, alright? That dark matter is like you know, in a game where you have like a character that's locked and it's like blacked out. That's why how I see it now, you know.
Protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Space dust. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool
Space
stuff
dust.
around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it kind of made a mess, which is now the moon. Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flood.
Anyone ever play that game? The floor is lava. Game's kind of stupid, isn't it? But I guess it's a fucking 2-year-old's game, so you know it's fine. My chat room just refreshed. Let's go.
Alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert.
Yeah, but Chaos, you're like 50, dude. Like, you know, that you live before that time.
There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet.
Oof.
And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
So it took that long for plants to evolve. The only thing your generation is supposed to be good at is tech, but you can't even do that. Burn. Oh, okay then. My generation are good at tech. I don't know about that. We just grew up with tech. We were the first generation to pretty much grow up with all the tech, like like computers in our homes, you know, consider like everybody, you know what I mean? So to say that, it's a bit of a sticky one. Just because I grew up with it doesn't mean I know how to use it. That's what people like you are for, because you're an IT. You're an IT guy, you know. You fix my computer when it breaks, you know. Yikes.
Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies.
Like a
Learn to
frog.
use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the
True,
land?
dude.
Sure. Oh,
Bro, I don't think I could handle massive bugs, dude. I hate bugs. They're my fucking enemies.
Everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Knirsch, which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore.
How
Well, I
long
guess
do you
we're stuck here
think
now.
it took them to get from one end to the other? Is there water in today's eggs like chicken eggs? Huh? My guy, have you ever had an egg? What am I hearing, dude? Bruh, the point of the water in the egg was because they couldn't breathe without water. I'm pretty sure that's the reason there was water in the egg. These eggs that you eat, like chicken eggs, dude. Chickens don't breathe underwater, my guy. Like, do we need a moment? There's no water in chicken eggs. There you go. It's like the fucking yolk, dude. There's no like a lot of layer of water in there. All right, let's move.
Let's review. There's people on the planet, and they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal.
So basically,
Better
this is
farming
Minecraft right here.
was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent
What was that
things, which
house
makes
made of? Sand.
things better, and more people come, and there's more farming, and more people to make more things for more people, and now there's business, money, writing, laws, power, society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where
That's
to get
Spain.
it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley Civilization? The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah, look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley Civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals
Yo,
in
China.
India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about. Or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find?
Iron.
Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire.
Bro, they got shit on multiple times, you know? That's
Wow,
cool.
that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be
Bro,
able to
didn't
share
he
the
die
empire
like the
evenly
age
between
of
them.
like 22 or some shit, dude? This man did not live very long. I'm pretty sure. But most people didn't live very long. That's kind of fucked up. The life expectancy now is 80. These men were living to like 25. That's why your brain's not even fully developed until you're 25. That's mad.
Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies.
Taoism.
Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdom.
Yeah, when he tried to invade India, I'll give you elephants to fuck off. Damn straight, dude. 500 elephants if you leave me alone. I'm not sure how that deal works. But, fair play.
Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast.
Hey, the UK didn't get conquered though.
Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland.
That's a lot of meat.
Hi, everything's
Okay.
great, said some guy who...
You think they were eating elephants, dude? I mean, you know, that's interesting. You actually think they were eating elephants? We would never eat elephants now, right? Or maybe some people would, but like, I feel like that's a weird food now. Maybe then, though, they would be eating elephants. I don't know.
Seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to
The Silk Road. Wasn't that?
Or you can get
Wasn't the Silk Road also like the drug website on the dark web? Or one of them.
Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
Has anyone actually been on the dark web? I never have. You know, I'm too scared. I'm too kind of stupid or computer illiterate. So yeah. Are you a cop?
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus...
Chaos goes, no, that means he has. That's what that means.
No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main...
Constantinople.
Don't worry about Rome.
That's Istanbul. That's Turkey. Right there.
It won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine, but it's not in Rome anymore, so let's...
Wait, so barbarians were just anyone that isn't Romans. Fair play.
Let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom, it's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas.
Charlemagne.
Surprise, you're the new Roman...
We watched something on this. What video was it we watched on this, dude? We definitely watched a video on this before.
Emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire.
True.
Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north.
Norse. Hey, Chaos. Finland doesn't exist.
From the north to the northern north. And they find some land. 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail. At least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mike.
Some of which didn't almost fail, which means they all failed. Nice.
Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs.
What even is a crusade, dude? It's like a holy war, like where you like send your men in to like liberate the air or some shit. Celts is just Finnish Russian.
Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake.
Chad.
There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon...
My guy went on a tour to show off his cash. What a fucking hero, dude.
Be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit. Oh, Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer, let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine...
How long do you think it took them to paint all those, like... I almost said temples, churches. How long do you think it fucking took them? Like the guys, like Michelangelo, to actually paint that shit, dude. That must have taken a long ass time, dude.
Empire? Yep.
Imagine though if he fucks up. More than 30 minutes? Alright. Yep, there it is.
Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way.
So they just went all the way around.
Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please.
Okay.
Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean. And then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again.
Ivan
Move
the
over, Comrades. Maybe go invade India or something.
My guy said Ivan wants to make... Ivan wants to make Russia great again. I'm fucking dead. Isn't he nicknamed Ivan the Terrible for a reason? That was actually one of the best epic rap battles of history, though. Ivan the Terrible's epic rap battle of history, bro. That was so sick.
Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church.
You know what's mad? In Cyprus, right? I don't know if it's the same. It must be the same in Turkey because it's technically just a state of Turkey. But you have to do mandatory military service. So 2 years military service. You have to do it. It's non-negotiable for men. When you hit 18, you have to do it. What other country? I think South Korea have mandatory military service too. You have to do it, right? I don't. I do have to do it, but that's only if I want to be a citizen. Obviously, I'm a citizen of the UK, so I can go there, but I can only go there, I believe, 4 months a year. If I stay any longer, then I have to do military service. And I have like a paper, dude, like a piece of paper that I have to take with me to prove that I can leave the country. It's mad. But yeah, you can. How it links is you can actually pay out of it. Like you can actually pay to not do it. You know. So yeah.
95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible.
Look at his hairline,
Portugal
dude.
had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging.
Isn't Turkey practically a dictatorship now? I don't pay attention to Turkish politics, my guy. I couldn't care less. I don't even pay attention to British politics. How the hell would I know about Turkish politics? I have no idea what goes on over there.
Some stuff. Question 1. Can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2. Steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. It's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain.
I like it.
Also Britain, so they start taxing the hell out of
This might be rude, but have France ever fucking won a war, dude? Have they ever won a fucking war? What's going on? Yeah, I feel bad for the French sometimes, man. They have a reputation of being fucking surrender, being like the surrenderers, dude. I mean, I guess William the Conqueror did come over to the UK and become the king, you know? They won most wars, just not the important ones. Anyway, well, actually, technically they did win the important ones, but they got shit on and needed other people to save them, right? Oh my god. Any French man, if he ever hears that, is gonna hate me, dude. We're gonna have the fucking entire country of France hating me. My mortal enemies. From this point on. It's, to be fair, they deserve it. I went to France, right, not in 2017. I went to France to play in a FIFA tournament, and they were so rude to me, bro. Well, at least the one lady at the airport was, dude. Like, I literally went to the airport and I wanted a hot chocolate. And obviously, she definitely spoke English. There's no way you work at an airport cafe, right, where you have people that come in from all different countries and you don't speak English. So once she pretended not to understand what I was saying, and then when she realized I'm not just gonna leave, she decided to give me half a cup of hot chocolate, dude, instead of the whole thing. I got rigged, bro. I got scammed. Anyway.
America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses?
Oh, is this the Louis thing?
Cut all their heads off, said Robespierre.
The cake quote, bro. Let them eat cake. We watched this from Oversimplified, right? Like the French Revolution.
But his head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back.
Did I just say Ebola?
Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island.
Alba, never mind.
But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island.
Saint
There
Helen.
goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey,
oh, Jesus. I'm sure I've told the story about this many times, but I don't know how many of you would have seen this reaction on the old channel. It was quite early on. I don't know if it was before or during the Warhammer, so maybe no one would have seen it, but I reacted to a TED talk, no, a Oxford Union talk or whatever. They're kind of like TED Talks, but more politically correct. Some of them. Anyway, like, it's more of a politician's thing, dude. They go there and they tell, like, stories and shit. Anyway, this one Indian guy, he was from India, right? Or maybe his heritage was from India, I don't know. And he was giving a speech about, like, how Britain colonized India and something about reparations. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have reacted to it because I wasn't interested to watch it. So it probably came off as rude the way I reacted to the video. But the amount of Indians that were insulting me, bro, oh my god. In fact, I say France will be my enemies. India, yeah, never mind. Like, one guy literally went out of his way to go onto my Instagram, DM me about 20 messages calling me all kinds, dude, all kinds. But his English was really broken, so it was funny. But yeah, this guy didn't realize, and I know I said in the video, bro, my heritage is not from the UK. My family came So long after this happened. So long after. You know what I mean? That. It's just funny because I said it in there. Bruh, this guy realized I turned comments off on the video, so he decided to go to my Instagram and insult me instead. What a hero of the scene, dude. This man actually had quite a few followers too, to be fair. He had like 10, 20k, something like that. It was funny though. The way he just insulted me. Oh, bro, I have it screenshotted, I think. I will read it later. It was so funny. But like, this happened, whatever, in way before my family even thought about moving to fucking England, dude. Way before. My granddad came to England in goddamn 1960 something, bro. That's way, way after this. My mum came to England in 1990 something. There you go. That's when my family moved to England. Like, fuck me. Both sides of my family immigrated here. Make a video about it. Drama, bro. This happened over a year, or not over a year ago, but almost coming up for like 9-10 months ago, dude. Going drama alert. Okay.
Says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea.
Opium.
So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan.
Hey, chess.
Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives.
I read a book
India
about
just had a
Zanzibar
revolution,
once.
and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before. Technology is about to go crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe.
Bro, this is in the 1880s, and this man... Oh, you know what, dude? Let's just move.
To see who could rape it the fastest? They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna
World War I.
be a great war. So great we won't need a second one.
Yeah, they just
After it's
call it
over, they
great.
blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck
Okay,
is the
there's
same.
Lenin. What? Wasn't the World War One called the War to End All Wars or some shit? It was called the Great War. Was that World War Two called that? I think World War One was called the War to End All Wars. Little did they know, they managed to make an even worse one fucking 20 years later. You know what I mean? Or more closer to 30 years later, they decided, you know what, let's do it all over again.
The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except Turkey. Turkey makes a brand new Turkey.
True.
Then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies.
never
The
mind.
economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World War II.
What do you think would have happened to Hitler if they actually caught him, rather than him killing himself? You already know, dude. He knew deep down he was fucked. He knew it, dude. They probably would have executed him. They probably would have executed him anyway. That's what I'm saying. They probably would have killed him. They would have locked him away for a little while, and then they would have executed him. 100%. I mean, I guess it saved him being locked away for a few months or a few years while they decided how to do it or when to do it. You know? Fucking hell. I watched a video the other day. If the USSR got him, it's beyond my comprehension of violence. I mean, Stalin would have done some madness. That's true. But then I don't think that the other countries would have let it go like that. You know what I mean? I feel like France would have got to do the justice since they got raped the hardest.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight.
Extinction Ball.
Let's unite
Bro,
all the
you know-
nations and have some world peace.
That was so mad. The USA literally said, fuck you. Literally, they were like, you know what? You really want to fight us? Dead. Nice. Considering Hitler killed Stalin's son, yeah, Stalin would go all medieval torture on Hitler's ass. I heard Stalin killed his own son, though. Didn't Stalin, like, banish his own son or some shit? Who's Starling? Stalin. Yeah, there's no G. If he and Goering teamed up, they could have made a great defense in the trials. Did all of those officers die? Like the main ones, like Goebbels and all those guys? No, Hitler to Stalin's son captured and executed him. I heard that Stalin like banished his own son or some shit. Like Hitler captured him or someone captured him and he didn't even try and save him or some shit.
Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of
Gandhi.
India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that
You know,
worked.
I don't understand how that works in principle. Like, surely there was something more behind the scenes than that. Like, if they were so evil, dude, which sounds like they were, why would one old man starving himself have bothered them? I heard Gandhi done some madness behind the scenes too, by the way. American pressure, fair enough.
Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, two Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Psych, they both get angrier. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the two global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it.
True.
Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay.
South Africa needed a lot longer to think about it. Taiwan #1, both are horrible. Nam nam nam. Communism is worse. Communism is way worse, dude. Communism is by far worse. And people keep saying capitalism sucks, dude. And some of it does. But there's no better system. No one can ever. Like, everyone says all the time, it's a trash system, or tell me something better. And for some reason, those people always somehow revert to some form of communism, which does not work. Like, god damn, dude.
Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money. Except Britain, because they don't feel like it.
True. And we made the right decision. Fuck the euro, dude. Somebody's triggered. Wait, Chaos does use the euro. He's in Finland. Most of you, dude doesn't use the euro, right? The Russian currency is not euros. In fact, I'm pretty sure Russia's not even in the EU, are they? I don't even know.
Check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call,
True.
Surprise, it's in your pocket.
That 9/11 really fucked up a lot of things for air travel, bro. America's air travel literally went from being kind of lax to super security. I swear they don't even let people with criminal records come into the country. Like, through planes and shit. They'll just send you home. I heard. I mean, I've never been. I should be able to go. I'll be fine. I don't have a criminal record. Although someone thinks because my last name is Muslim that I wouldn't be able to like that's some crazy shit, you know? Apparently I'll get stopped because of my last name. Okay. They see the passport, I'll be fine.
Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Thanks for watching. You're welcome. Listen, man. I said, Akbar. It's Allahu Akbar, but you know, we'll move on. Pretty sure it's not Allah Akbar. I mean, they say Allahu Akbar. I don't know. Oh, that was a good video, man. I like that. Very intriguing. Also, I swear there's other countries that don't use the euro in the EU. Switzerland and Sweden, right? And the UK. Well, we're not in the EU anymore, but at the time we were. What countries in the EU don't use euro? The EU countries that do not use euro are Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Hungary, Poland, Romania, Sweden, and the UK. No, we're not there anymore. We have Polish, it's just loads. We got Czech, Corona. So really, what's the point in having a euro if most of a shit ton of countries don't fucking use it? From my childhood, I think that's when Poland got granted admission into the EU, because a lot of people came to the UK from Poland around the time I was in school. Like, we had a lot of Polish people come to our school and stuff like that around about the time I was like 10. So yeah, I think that's around about when they came to the EU. I don't even know. You know, there's a stereotype about Polish people in the UK. We have a stereotype about Polish truck drivers. We have a stereotype about Polish builders. That's the stereotype in England. The thing is, the Polish people come to England and they become builders. That's the stereotype over here. And there is Polish people that live down my road that actually like build like they actually build their own front yards. I think they are builders. So yeah, I mean, kind of true. Hey man, any good stereotype does have some kind of truth.